Welcome to Dreamy Decor. Today, we're diving into the timeless fusion of cottagecore and farmhouse decor. This style brings together rustic charm, vintage finds, and romantic florals to create warm, welcoming spaces that feel both cozy and elegant. Whether you're aiming for a rustic living room or a charming bedroom, the beauty of this fusion lies in its ability to make every room feel like home. Cottagecore's delicate, nature-inspired designs marry effortlessly with the sturdy, practical nature of farmhouse decor. Together, they create an inviting atmosphere, perfect for anyone seeking comfort with a touch of elegance. If you're looking to transform your home into a serene haven, this style will guide you toward creating personalized, timeless spaces that reflect your personality. In this video, we'll take you step by step through blending these two styles. You'll find inspiring ideas for vintage treasures, floral accents, and natural textures to give your home that romantic, cozy vibe. Let's start this journey and create the dreamiest spaces together. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below to share your thoughts with us. Vintage items are the heart of cottagecore and farmhouse decor. They bring character, history, and a unique touch to every room. When you embrace vintage finds, you're not just adding decor, you're telling a story. Antique furniture, old textiles, and weathered accessories add depth and nostalgia to your space. These items don't just fill your home, they transform it into something special. One of the key benefits of vintage pieces is that they often have a quality that modern reproductions can't match. From handcrafted wooden tables to delicate porcelain vases, each item is a little piece of history. When mixed with fresh, modern elements like floral patterns or natural textures, these pieces create a balanced, timeless appeal. To incorporate vintage finds, consider mixing and matching items that have both personal significance and aesthetic appeal. Look for furniture that has lived a little, such as a weathered sideboard or a charming old mirror. These pieces can be the focal points in any room, adding layers of interest and timeless elegance to your space. Floral accents are a hallmark of both cottagecore and farmhouse decor, offering a romantic softness that breathes life into any space. From delicate rose patterns to wildflower prints, these motifs remind us of blooming gardens and simpler times. Incorporating florals through curtains, table linens, or even wallpaper can instantly make a room feel more welcoming and nostalgic. You don't need to go overboard to make a statement. Sometimes a simple floral pillow or a small bouquet in a vintage vase can set the mood. The key is balance. Choose prints and arrangements that complement your existing color palette. Muted pastels, faded pinks, and sage greens work beautifully when paired with rustic woods and vintage metals. To enhance the floral theme, consider mixing real and faux flowers throughout your home. A bouquet of dried lavender or peonies on a wooden console can add scent and texture. Pair that with botanical artwork or floral pattern upholstery, and you'll create a space that feels romantic, timeless, and deeply personal. The charm of cottagecore and farmhouse style thrives on the use of rich, natural textures. These textures invite us to slow down and appreciate the raw beauty of the materials around us. Think weathered wood, soft linen, woven wrought tan, and rough clay. These elements add warmth and authenticity to a room, giving it a soulful, lived-in quality that speaks to comfort and simplicity. Natural textures also create depth and visual interest, especially when layered thoughtfully. A linen throw on a distressed leather chair or a jute rug under a reclaimed wood table can instantly give your room that cozy, grounded feeling. These tactile elements don't need to match perfectly. They just need to feel real and complement the overall palette of your space. As you style your home, consider bringing in materials that are imperfect and unrefined. Let the grain of the wood show. Let the stone have its rough edges. These choices not only emphasize authenticity, but they also create a strong connection to nature, echoing the cottagecore belief in honoring the simple, rustic pleasures of life. Farmhouse furniture is all about timeless pieces that blend beauty with practicality. At the heart of this style are sturdy wooden tables, vintage buffets, and classic spindleback chairs, all built to last and full of character. These heirloom-like pieces bring a strong foundation to your space, evoking stories of family gatherings, home-cooked meals, and everyday comfort. Choosing the right furniture doesn't mean buying new. Often, the best finds come from second-hand stores, antique markets, or even inherited items with a little history and soul. A weathered dining table with nicks and scratches becomes a treasured centerpiece, while a refinished armoire can serve as a stunning storage solution. These pieces carry charm that modern furniture can't always replicate. Don't be afraid to mix and match styles. A distressed farmhouse bench can sit beautifully beside a more polished cottagecore seat. What matters most is the warmth, function, and story behind each item. With the right touch, these rustic wood elements can ground your decor while making your home feel genuinely lived in and inviting. Choosing the right color palette is essential for creating that gentle, romantic blend of cottagecore and farmhouse aesthetics. Soft, earthy hues such as muted sage, antique white, dusty rose, and warm taupe form the foundation of this serene look. These tones not only soothe the senses, but also help the natural materials and vintage accents shine. Avoid overly bright or bold colors, as they can clash with the understated nature of this style. Instead, think of the shades found in a faded garden or aged wood grain. These soft colors offer timeless appeal and create a peaceful, cohesive flow throughout your space. A palette grounded in nature also allows your floral prints and rustic textures to stand out without overwhelming the eye. To bring the palette to life, use layers. A linen slipcover in ivory, a pale blush throw blanket, or a sage green cabinet can add depth without disturbing the calm. These gentle shades support a quiet elegance, making every room feel cozy, clean, and comforting. Over time, you can refresh the look by swapping out accessories while keeping the base colors consistent. One of the most heartwarming aspects of blending cottagecore with farmhouse style is the charm of upcycled and handmade decor. DIY projects allow you to add meaningful touches to your home while staying budget-friendly. From turning an old ladder into a cozy blanket rack to refinishing a thrifted dresser, these projects celebrate creativity, sustainability, and personal history. Upcycling also honors the imperfections and character of older pieces. That chipped enamel bowl, it can become a quaint planter. A rusty metal bucket, now it's a rustic umbrella stand. Giving new life to discarded objects not only reduces waste but also adds one-of-a-kind personality to your space, something that no store-bought item can replicate. These creative moments can be incredibly rewarding, especially for seniors who enjoy hands-on hobbies and nostalgia. Involving friends or grandchildren in DIY projects brings even more joy and storytelling into the process. The end result: a home filled with items that reflect your journey, your tastes, and your heartfelt care for the past. A cozy living space is the heart of every cottage-inspired or farmhouse-style home. It should feel warm, welcoming, and ready to embrace you after a long day. Start with plush seating, like slip-covered sofas, tufted armchairs, or a charming window seat. Add soft throw blankets, embroidered pillows, and a few well-loved books within arm's reach. These small touches invite you to linger and relax. Layering is key to achieving this cozy atmosphere. Use rugs over wood floors, hang thick curtains in soft prints, and bring in a mix of lighting like table lamps and candle sconces. Don't worry about things matching perfectly. The charm lies in the blend of textures, finishes, and materials, which together tell a story of comfort and timeless living. For seniors especially, it's important that these living areas feel not only beautiful, but also functional and easy to enjoy. Add a small table for tea, a soft ottoman to rest tired feet, or a reading nook by the window. These thoughtful choices turn everyday spaces into nurturing sanctuaries full of charm and purpose. Floral patterns are an essential part of both cottagecore and farmhouse charm. They bring in a sense of romance, softness, and the beauty of nature without having to step outside. Choose vintage-inspired prints like delicate roses, wildflowers, or soft botanical sketches to enhance the character of your space. These can be featured in upholstery, curtains, wallpaper, or even framed fabric art. When selecting florals, opt for gentle, muted tones rather than high-contrast colors. This keeps your look cohesive and calming, especially when layered with other elements like natural wood, linen, or aged metal. Mixing small-scale and large-scale prints can add interest and movement without overwhelming the room. Let the florals whisper, not shout. One charming idea is to incorporate floral patterns through upcycled finds, such as embroidered vintage linens or hand-painted ceramic pitchers. Even a floral lampshade can add a sweet accent. These details infuse your home with joy, femininity, and that timeless sense of being surrounded by a gentle, blooming garden, even in winter. Layering is a key technique for creating a sense of warmth and softness in any cottagecore or farmhouse-inspired home. This doesn't just mean piling on blankets. It's about thoughtfully combining textures, tones, and materials to achieve a comforting, lived-in look. Think of a linen slipcover paired with a knit throw and a velvet pillow, each adding depth and subtle charm. Focus on tactile comfort. Choose materials like cotton, linen, wool, and chenille. Drape quilts across chairs, lay runners on tables, and soften hard surfaces with plush rugs or sheepskin accents. These layers create visual interest while offering actual physical warmth, especially appreciated by seniors who may enjoy cozy evenings with a cup of tea and a favorite book. The secret to successful layering is balance. Use varied textures, but keep the color palette cohesive. Neutrals like cream, oatmeal, and dusty rose work beautifully together. Add seasonal touches, such as a heavier knit in winter or breezy voile curtains in summer, to keep the home feeling fresh and inviting all year long. Bringing the outdoors in is one of the most beloved principles in both cottagecore and farmhouse design. Nature soothes the soul, and by incorporating natural elements indoors, you create a peaceful, grounding environment. Houseplants, potted herbs, floral arrangements, and even dried wildflowers can infuse a room with life and calm. For seniors especially, this gentle connection to nature brings daily joy. Wooden bowls filled with pine cones, a vase of hydrangeas, or a simple windowsill lined with succulents, these elements bring texture, color, and freshness. Natural materials like wrought tan, wicker, clay, and raw wood furniture enhance this outdoor-inspired feel. You don't need to have a garden to enjoy greenery. Even faux plants or preserved foliage can work beautifully. Open your windows often to let in fresh air and natural light. Use botanical fabrics, landscape artwork, or nature-themed wallpaper to further echo the outdoors. These choices make your home feel larger, more vibrant, and more serene. The goal isn't to imitate nature perfectly, but to live alongside it in harmony and appreciation. As we've seen throughout this journey, blending cottagecore and farmhouse styles brings together the best of vintage charm, rustic beauty, and nature-inspired tranquility. From vintage finds to floral patterns, each piece adds character and warmth to your home, creating a space that is both comfortable and timeless. The beauty of this style is its ability to evolve with you, whether you're incorporating heirlooms or finding new treasures at a local market. Remember, creating a cozy, romantic home doesn't require perfection, just a few thoughtful touches and a sense of personal style. Embrace natural textures, soft colors, and those cherished vintage items that bring joy. Let each room reflect your story, filled with memories and the timeless charm of nature's influence. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these ideas, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this video, and leave us a comment with your thoughts or your own cottage-inspired design tips. We'd love to hear from you.